Hello YouTube, my name is Ryder Panda, but you can also call me Vinny. And you might be wondering why there's no intro today, and that's because today is reviewing, we're gonna be reviewing Shadowblade, the new class in World 0. I'm pretty sure it's good, but I'm not sure just yet. Actually, I am, that's why I'm making a video on it. But we're gonna be reviewing what's the pros and cons of Shadowblade, as you can see in the thumbnail, and probably in the title too. Not too sure about that just yet, because I have to take time to upload a video, like how videos work. But anyways, let's get straight into it, I guess. So basically, first, let's just talk about what's good about this new class. So first off, straight away, you have to prestige 4 times, which if you have to prestige that many times, you obviously have to be good to use the class in return, which makes the player good, kind of. Either you're good or you have no life and you just play every day. Anyways, on a different note, another thing that's really good about it is that it has guaranteed critical strikes when you go into shadow mode. Well, yeah, when you go into shadow mode, you get a critical strike and 20% extra damage, which is pretty good, especially with glass. I use Shadowblade myself. Oh my gosh, I'm even drinking soda and I'm burping really bad right now. So I use Shadowblade myself, right? So I have glass on my armor, and it makes it really, really strong. So if you're gonna use Shadowblade, use glass, especially when you're in your ultimate, because that becomes really strong. You're doing 3 times the damage you normally do. So something that's bad about it is that you have 2 weapons, which kind of makes it harder to grind and keep your power level the same. And also you have a higher chance to get swords than armor. When I was first prestiging and I first got Shadowblade, I couldn't get armor for a very long time. I was stuck with level 7 armor in World 2, which is not very good because their damage starts to get buffed around World 3-ish. So I was gonna end up dying a lot. But it's okay because I had stuff in my storage. Now, another thing that's pretty bad about Shadowblade is that, even though once you go into shadow mode and you use, one of your attacks, other than the Shadow Leap, when you use any attack other than Shadow Leap, the enemies still all notice you. And it gets kind of annoying because when you use, the Shadow Spin, I think it's called, when you use that, or big group of enemies, when you go do that around Kieran, they will instantly annihilate you, and it's because they all notice you all at once and they all attack you. So I don't know what it is, but if you can find something that shifts your aggro a little less, then it'd probably be good. So yeah. Okay, so in an overview way, I think Shadowblade is a pretty good class. I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Actually, maybe an 8 out of 10. Because the downsides are kind of bad, but it's still okay. I would say if your whole strategy is not being noticed, you don't want to be attacked as much, but you still want to be a big damage dealer, Shadowblade is definitely for you. But if not, you should main Summoner, because Summoner, I think, still has the most DPS to this day. And on that note, it's the end of the video, so bye!